parents were killed. So we just organized classes for them for literacy and numeracy for 2 hours. And for 3 to 4 hours, we engage them in psychosocial activities, recreational activities, just to de-traumatize them. It has made a lot of impact because most of these children are from the Lake region. Most of them have never been to school. But when UNICEF Education provided the enrolled ones with school kits, school uniforms, and they have seen them chanting, singing, it has now encouraged almost all children in the camp have now enrolled.
Ban taba zuwa makaranta ba, amma da na zo na ji daɗi, an bani kaya, an ban uniform, an ban takalmi. Na ji daɗin zuwa makaranta.
I am happy that I have now impacted on lives of people that have never been to school. Now it seems to be they like schooling more than I do.
2 years ago, this primary school in northeast Nigeria closed. Boko Haram attacks in the local area made it too dangerous for children to go to school. Now security's returned. Families are coming back, needing places to live. This school has become an IDP camp for people with nowhere else to go. 13-year-old Modu Umar and his family fled to the state capital when the fighting got bad. He briefly attended school there before the conflict closed that one too. Modu's now back home, and although the majority of the town's schools are still shut, he's finally able to access a safe place to learn. With the support of UNICEF, 4 classrooms in this school have reopened. Modu's one of nearly 90,000 children across northeast Nigeria that UNICEF helped back into education.
If I come big boy, if I finish the school, my best subject, English and Maths. If I go doctor, English and Maths, we want to help me.
Depuis 2013 et 2015, il y avait eu ces vagues de violence en Centrafrique et cette zone n'avait jamais été touchée jusque-là par les violences. Là, depuis quelques semaines, après des tensions qu'il y a eu plus au nord de Bengassou, les tensions ont commencé à descendre vers le sud et donc à atteindre la zone qui est couverte par Bengassou. La population est effrayée, écoute les rumeurs d'attaques, les exécutions qui ont eu lieu sur les axes, écoute le fait que les gens fuient leur village et donc viennent vers Bengassou. Donc tous ces gens qui se déplacent, ils amènent finalement avec eux ces témoignages, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont traversé. Souvent, les combats ont lieu en périphérie des villages ou des villes. Donc c'est sur des axes en brousse, en pleine forêt. Il y a peu de blessés ou pas de blessés. S'il y en a, en tout cas, on ne les voit pas arriver vers nous. Par contre, il y a des morts. Les gens sont froidement exécutés. Ce que nos équipes ont pu voir, c'est une histoire de 3 membres d'une communauté qui sont arrivés et qui ont disparu pendant un court moment, pendant quelques minutes, pour après finalement voir que des restes du corps mis dans des seaux en plastique et mis le long de la route. Donc voilà, là on parle, c'est vraiment la politique de la peur, c'est qu'on exécute des minorités et on va mettre en avant ce niveau de violence pour effrayer les autres. Les gens qui avaient du bétail, qui alimentaient les marchés, ne viennent plus ou essayent de contourner cette zone-là. Parce que bien évidemment, s'ils sont pris par ce groupe armé, ils vont perdre leur bétail et ils vont peut-être perdre leur vie. Donc finalement, c'est tout le système économique qui se paralyse, c'est le système de survie pour cette population, parce que cette population est finalement un petit peu loin des projecteurs, c'est pas à Bangui, on est à 700 ou 800 km de Bangui, on est en pleine forêt, où les services de l'État n'arrivent pas ou peu. Donc finalement, c'est déjà une population isolée, et en plus de ça, on ajoute ce niveau de violence. L'équipe est inquiète, bien sûr, c'est un changement de contexte du jour au lendemain. Donc c'est vrai que les activités qui sont à l'extérieur de la ville de Bengassou sont freinées pour le moment. Donc ce qui est sûr, c'est qu'on rassure tout le monde qu'on est toujours présent dans l'hôpital, que nos services seront ouverts 24 heures sur 24, 7 jours sur 7. Et voilà, on essaye simplement de préparer l'équipe à, si une vague de violence touche Bengassou, de quelle manière on va devoir nous s'organiser au niveau de l'hôpital pour faire la prise en charge des blessés ou pour assister la population déplacée.
Все началось с того, что мы проснулись в 5 утра от рева истребителя, который пролетал мимо 7-го этажа. И начался захват воинской части, которая находится неподалеку от нашего дома.
In 2014, Tanya fled her home in the city of Luhansk in eastern Ukraine when a rapidly escalating conflict gripped the country.
Люди в военной форме с оружием во дворе. Конечно, это паника. Старалась детям этого не показать. Приняли такое решение, что детей нужно было вывозить в безопасное место. Собрались. Вещи первой необходимости, документы и уехали.
She safely settled her family nearly 300 kilometers away in the city of Chuhuiv, also in eastern Ukraine. Violence erupted shortly after a revolution in Ukraine ousted a president who was seen by many as a symbol of the long-standing corruption that had plagued the country's development. Despite the difficult situation Tanya finds herself in, she still has hope for the future. She's received training modelled on a United Nations democracy project and has now found work with her new home's city council. Her town council, and others like it across Ukraine, received support from the UN Democracy Fund to help bring about reform in the country and give greater voice to its citizens.
Це була зміна менталітету. Дебати у нашому органі місцевого самоврядування як елемент прийняття рішень раніше використовувалися нечасто. І фактично даний проект дав можливість побачити, що це є нормальний процес, який широко використовується у інших органах місцевого самоврядування.
The democracy program introduced councils from across Ukraine to a new tool which would allow their constituents to watch over all political proceedings. The innovation is the online streaming of all council sessions, a standard practice in Western democracies, but absent in the local councils of Ukraine. Serhiy Delidon, a young activist from the nearby village of Zorya, was so inspired by the UN Democracy Project that he began taping his village council sessions himself. The videos he posts to YouTube have a large and appreciative local audience.
Наприклад, сесії перші 6-12, тобто 12 грудня, дуже великі. Тобто за добу відео дивляться до 2000 чоловік. Для такого села це при населенні 11 тисяч, це, 20-25%. Тобто ця пікові 1500, знов 1000 майже 800 переглядів за добу. Тобто це досить серйозні цифри. І це саме, що цікаво, дивляться не тільки в нас, дивляться в районі і дивляться взагалі, навіть в інших країнах.
Directly because of Serhiy's efforts to bring about greater transparency, the head of Zorya Council was arrested on major bribery charges. As activists like Serhiy try to build a new political system, for Tanya, the focus has been on building a new life.
Всячески поддерживали коллектив, общение, потому что ты, понятно, в другую среду попал, но общение с людьми как-то выводит из этого состояния.
As she settles into her new work, Tanya hopes these new insights will help her contribute to a more peaceful and more openly democratic Ukraine.
In Hoika village in northern Laos, the only TV set belongs to the chief. But today, the entire village has something to watch. They are watching a soap opera about a family just like theirs. But it's not just for entertainment. The series, called My Happy Family, features valuable information about nutrition, especially for mothers and children.
สบายดีน้อยอยู่นี่คือมีกินหอมแท้เจ้าเฮ็ดหยังกินข่อยกำลังแกงสิ้นหมูใส่ผักอีหุ่มมันมีคุณประโยชน์สำหรับแม่หญิงเฮาได้เจ้าฮู้บ่
Information like this is important to mothers because chronic malnutrition in children is a major challenge in Laos.
Every second child in Laos is stunted. That means these children are too short for their age, but also their mental development is impaired. Then these children are sick more often, have low learning outcomes, reduced lifetime earnings, and as such then stay in a cycle of poverty.
To tackle this problem, the Lao government and the UN's International Fund for Agricultural Development, or IFAD, work together on a project which links agricultural production with nutrition so that Lao villagers are not just producing more food, but know what food is best to eat and how to prepare it. A soap opera is the perfect vehicle to bring these messages across.
ปัญหาเรื่องในการสร้างสารคดีตัวนี้ขึ้นมาก็เพื่อว่าเป็นการดึงดูดจิตใจของผู้ชมเพื่อว่าให้มีความจืดจำแล้วก็ถ้าเปรียบเทียบใส่เรื่องการบึงรูปภาพต่างๆเลยว่าได้ยินจากคนอื่นเบ้านี่เขาเจ้าอาจจะบ่เข้าใจ
Inspired by the soap opera, Boone, one of the villagers, is out the very next day hunting for wild vegetables featured in yesterday's episode. These vegetables could provide her child with iron, crucial for brain development.
ตอนหน้าจะทอดบะเทียนตามกันนี้เรื่องผักนี่ผักปูดกับอันผักนอกแล้วก็ผักน้ำแล้วก็แกงปนกันแล้วก็กินมีสุขภาพเยอะยำเยอะปะเนื่องสั่งจะแตงกันแหนเปื้ออีเปื้อคดีคูนตาวิลโอในอีตังเนื่องสั่งจะแตงกันแหนเปื้อการอาหารกันแหนหรือมะยม
Boone is cooking such a separate meal for her child right now. Sweet potato porridge with wild vegetables and fish, rich in nutrients needed by her young child. There is not enough fish for everybody, So for the rest of the family, she is making a bean mix, a good alternative to animal protein. This is another practice she picked up from the TV series. The IFAD-supported project provides each family with bean seeds and advice on how to grow them, so she has plenty of beans available. And it's a success. Boone's family are enjoying her latest recipe. But tonight, they are eating rather quickly because they need to catch the next episode of the soap opera.
Delivers authentic ethnic meals that are conceived, prepared, and delivered by refugees resettled here in New York City. So we hire passionate home cooks, we train them to become professional chefs, and then we deliver their food the way they make it at home to New Yorkers all over the city. We've done small dinners of 10, we've also done large events of 700 or 800 people.
My name is Rose Nzapa. I'm from Central African Republic. I came here since 2007. I was a refugee in another country by my country, in Cameroon. UNHCR got me in Cameroon. Then American government chose me to come in US. I like working here because they're so nice, organized, nice, clean. We work like family. I'm planning to cook cassava leaf with peanut butter. In my country, we like sauce with peanuts a lot.
My name is Dahia. I'm from Algeria and I have been here for 5 months. For me, food is a way of expression, is a face of the culture of any country. You can't let it apart from the whole identity. So I want them to think of us as people.
What we've seen happen at the kitchen is highly passionate people and talented people who want to share, who have something that they brought along with them and who want to share it. And we're trying to kind of provide a platform for that to happen. For our chefs, it's very important for them clearly to feel welcome, of course, but when they know that Americans are not just saying welcome, but they're also eating their food and they're loving their food, it also gives them an extra, it's the ultimate symbol of acceptance. So it's really about this communication between both sides, that someone's cooking and the other is eating, kind of creates a communication between both.
I think it shows that for us to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, we need to have everybody on board. But also we have to go to people. We should not only wait for them to come on board. So it's a very symbolic and very powerful way of celebrating the 70th anniversary of the United Nations.
The garment industry provides a livelihood to an incredible number of people across the world and here in Cambodia. But this industry still faces many challenges, and that's what Better Work is here for. Making good working conditions a reality and supporting businesses who make life better for their workers. I work directly with managers and workers, supporting them to make improvements on things like health and safety. I also spend a lot of time bringing management and workers together to find shared solutions, measuring their progress and advising them on how to fix problems. Doing this job has really changed me. I see that when we do our job well, it makes a real difference in the life of garment workers.
What really gets me out of bed in the morning is being able to bring people together from across the garment industry to forge meaningful partnerships. After 15 years working to improve conditions in the sector, it's clear that we need to get people working together from all sides. As part of the UN and the World Bank Group, we're in a unique position to bring key players together who often don't see eye to eye, including trade unions, employers, buyers, and governments. We're not just trying to improve things one factory at a time. We want to change the whole industry. It's not enough to focus on what brands do. To create real change, we look at the policy environment in which business operates, so that supporting labour rights is rewarded throughout the supply chain.
As the head of Better Work Haiti, my focus is to work with national stakeholders to improve the labour standards. This means bringing employers, unions, and government together to address non-compliance issues and supporting them to make their own changes. We also provide training for the union leaders so they can more effectively advocate for the workers they represent. Women make up the vast majority of garment workers. The work we are doing to improve the health, knowledge, and income of the garment workers directly empowers women. Our work aims to reward good factories and prove that good working conditions are a more profitable business model, benefiting all. The challenges in the garment sector aren't easy to overcome, but we're out there working around the world, around the clock, because the outcome matters too much to too many.
If I were a leader of the world, I would probably make sure that each family has like a nice little home for themselves.
If I were a leader of the world, I would probably try to just get rid of the war so that they wouldn't have to suffer anymore.
If you're out there starving with no shelter, you would obviously want to be helped. If I were a leader of the world, I would absolutely start charities and foundations. I think we should help them. It's not their fault. They didn't make that happen. I would start fundraisers to maybe get the people who are refugees and to make sure to focus more on this situation because it's really big and it's not good to have people who don't have homes or don't know where to go.
احنا مشينا شوي المي دخلت على البلم وكل ما نمشي يطرش علينا مي كنت بردان كتير كتير كتير. بعد ما بردت خفت كتير 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 كتير. حاسة أني نقدر أكتب بالبلم هيك جوا تغرق ما أمشي ورا. وكتير رفقة عندي كان. صلاة ما ضل حدا. اسمي ملاك، عمري 7 سنين.
أنا عم بفكر إيش بده يصير معنا. بدنا نموت، بدنا نوصل الله لا يقدر نوصل إيش بده يصير. عيالنا لا ياكل هذا الهمس. كنا دوم نخاف وعنا كان دوم يصير حرب وهيك شيء. ومرة اجت 3 قذايف على منطقتنا. اجوا بس ما الحمد لله ما صار شيء. ما كنا نعرف كل هالاشياء. بعدين صارت وعرفنا تعلمنا. كانوا ياخذوا غصب عنهم الرجال. هاي اخواتي هذول غصب عنهم بده يروحوا. واذا اخوي يروح ما حدا بيقدر يشتغل، ما في لا مصاري ولا شيء. كنا كويسين مع بعض ولا خربت راحوا كل واحد عم يطرح. لسه بالبلم قالوا كبوا شنطتكم، انا ما بصير تاخذوا شيء. انا ما عم بشوف قاعد بالنص. الشباب يقولوا انه اجت موج يا عساكر يجوا البلم يشقوها نوقع بالمي نفطس هادوا. بعدين يعني اجوا الموج بس ما صار شيء الحمد لله. وبعدين مشينا هسه اليوم من امبارح الصبح عم نمشي لهلا. يمكن شي 50 كيلومتر هيك شي. في عندي كان العاب هيك شي بحبهم كثير، كنت حابة اجيبهم معي بس ما قدرت. بس اذا الله حمى سوريا وصارت سوريا بنرجع وبعد ما اخذنا بدنا نروح على الأسنة وبعدين بدنا نروح على المانيا نأسس حياة جديدة. بس إذا صارت أكيد بدنا نرجع كمان نروح على المدرسة نأسس حياتنا كمان. هلا أنا مشتاقة لرفقاتي بس وهون ما لا بنفهم اللغة ولا شيء. ما عم بدنا نسوي صداقة. كنا خايفين، كنا بنركن بالصالون يعني كنا عم نبكي يعني. شفنا الجثث، شفنا الدم يعني. وصلنا قالوا بدنا نروح على البلد يعني كثير بالهم عم بيغرقوا يعني كله صاروا يعيطوا وصاروا هذا. مشينا كمان مشينا كتير نام جوعانين في جوعانين يعني. نمنا كمان بالبرية. كتير بحلم بيه، بتذكر ببكي.